For many years, military service members that participated in the initial testing and development of our nation's atomic and nuclear weapons programs worked in secrecy and went largely unrecognized. While it's not clear just how many veterans took part in such operations due to the classified nature of their work, records indicate it could be more than 500,000. Those atomic veterans still with us today are finally getting the recognition they deserve. In 2022, the Secretary of Defense established the Atomic Veterans Commemorative Service Medal to honor their dangerous and important work.
See, when I was a kid, I remember when they dropped the nuclear weapons on Japan in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. I was only 9 years old, but I heard the people talking about how much damage it had done to the country. And when one of those things went off that we were testing was so much larger, so it's amazing, and the feeling you get if something like that was to come in on a populated area, it would be devastating. So that you realize how serious this was at the time.
My position during these blasts was on the con, which was the top of the ship. And as a result, obviously, I saw most of the blasts that occurred. And most of these blasts occurred about midnight. And this one blast that I happened to see, after the bomb was dropped from the B-29, all of a sudden, from a pitch black night, the sky was brightly lit up, startlingly so, from horizon to horizon, just a clear blue like a noonday. Unbelievable. It was eerie because we didn't hear any noise, and just looked about, just wondering what this was all about. I mean, it was something that we had never experienced before.
But it just got to be just totally routine. It was no thing. The only time that it was not routine, it was when they did their first big underwater blast, right? And that was really, really interesting. Just imagine this now. It's just like a big boom, and it just sounded like a hammer hitting the side of the ship. Didn't last very long, right? And the telephone rang, checked for damage. So I had to walk all around through there. And then that was over, and then the whole ship was locked down. All the doors were closed and portholes closed and so forth. And, well, what did you see? What? You talking to me?
At the time, I was a first lieutenant and assigned to Fort Benning, Georgia. And somewhere around the early summer, I received word that I was going to be moved to Fort Mercury, or Camp Mercury, north of Vegas. And I was to go there to witness some atomic bombs. This is in 1957. And when I got to the site, I was in a trench. And we were probably a mile from where the detonation took place.
They tell you when the bomb would be released, and then the countdown to the detonation, and tell everybody to put on their goggles and be in an area where you could be. So you put on your goggles and they count down and the tests go off and you hear a blast and the light, your glasses light up brighter than any day you've ever seen.
I look at the rest of my Navy career, there are a lot of different things that occurred, but this, I think, from a national security standpoint, was the most impactful. We went there on a mission to make an impact to our enemy at the time, the Soviet Union, and the mission was accomplished. As a result of those blasts, they went back to their country, and let me put it this way, the Soviets stopped being the aggressor and trying to advance to to our shores.
I mean that I served my country to the best that I could, and hope that being an atomic veteran is something that we never need again.
Today, we are here to honor all our brave atomic war veterans.